Good evening, YouTube. Just wanted to give y'all a quick ride with me. Just finishing up a route. Had to do my route today and cover a extra route. Let me get this radio right quick. There we go. Yeah, just had to cover an extra extra route on my high school. But I'm on a different side of town, so I was like, oh, this would be a good time to give y'all a ride on the way back. So hope you enjoy it.
Thank you for calling.
Excuse my little dirty piece of glass. I thought I had cleaned it off right quick. We had got some rain earlier this week and had a little bit of residue in the glass, but I guess the sun gonna tell the truth on you. If you think it looks good, by the time you put it in direct sunlight, you'll know the truth. Oh, actually, got an update for y'all. Actually did my first, had my bus going for its first PM service at, right at 5,000. I think it was a couple of miles over 5,000. So far so good. Everything came back good. Only thing that I do notice with this bus is when they run me kind of hard with back-to-back routes. Because sometimes I'll have to double up on my elementary, or I definitely always have to do double up on my high school, because right now, probably like a lot of you that are drivers, we're suffering from the shortage over here too. So we have to double up when people are not showing up. And it's crazy because some of these people, it's not like we don't have the capacity. Some of these people actually are here. They still work here. They get what we call like the paycheck flu, where they just don't want to come to work all of a sudden because they got paid. So like last week it was like a struggle, and then on top of the paycheck flu, then we actually were suffering with drivers that are actually catching COVID. So if you haven't got your shots, go get your shots up to date. Get the new booster. I actually got it probably back in October, and it helped because I've been around a couple of people that actually have come down with COVID, and I'm still okay. So make sure that you're staying up to date on your shots. Make sure you're taking your precautions, using face masks, using sanitizing your bus. These things can help you. Those are like actual tools that can kind of keep you safe out here, because you don't know. It doesn't take very much to get it. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and merge onto 37 right now. Head back to base. Y'all see that truck over there, man? He got a lot of blow by on the cylinders. If you was looking at it, you could have saw that black smoke coming out of there. Alright, so now we're on the highway. And as you can see, cars just passing like we just said. probably get the electric buses. I'll probably keep this one in versus getting a new one, because this one, to me, the setup on this bus is a lot nicer than the last 7 that we got in. It kind of reverted back to like the hand controls on the steering wheel, and I actually prefer the way they have it set up on my bus with the actual the little turn knob to open and close the door. I like that better. So I'm gonna try to stick with this one for a change. I'm gonna, instead of switching up and getting a newer one, I think I'm just gonna stick with this one for a while. It's a really good bus, handles really well. And if you were listening, you can kind of hear what I was talking about earlier before we got on the highway. That's one things though, when I run hard, I run a bunch of routes and they're back to back, because my bus is really like, because of the way my route is set up, man, these folks are dangerous out here. I don't know if y'all saw that guy pull off in front of that dump truck up ahead. You got to be careful out here. When you get in behind your vehicles in front of you, you want to keep a good safe distance. See how I'm staying back? It's not that I'm trying to give them room to get into this lane. It's that I'm giving them room so that they can do whatever they're gonna do without affecting me. So once I get up here to this broken line, then I'm gonna make my move and go ahead and merge over towards this exit, because this is my exit right here. But what you hear sometimes on this bus, with my bus so far, is that every now and then when I'm running like when I'm doubled up like that, and the brakes kind of warm up, I don't know if it's just because they're new or if the slack adjusters are still just trying to get adjusted properly, but sometimes I'll get like this loud, like a loud screech, when before it's just a nice little, barely any noise. But sometimes when they get real warm, I'll kind of get that. And what you do is, as a driver, you just kind of manipulate the pedal a little bit. It just wants you, what it really is you just got to get a little firmer on it. It's just like it's almost like a light glazing that's happening to the brake drum. So you just want to kind of overcome it with just a little more pressure. And once you put a little more pressure with the actual brake shoes, it'll kind of smooth it out. And then over time, that'll kind of go away. But I noticed that once I got to about 4,000 miles, it started to develop that little noise. It wasn't doing that before. So I'm thinking it's just got like a little slight glazing on it from, a bunch of brake applications and things like that. So it's not so bad. It's an easy fix. We just gotta take some time out and actually just keep bending the brakes so that it'll smooth itself out. Because if I put it in the shop, they're not gonna change out the shoes on this bus. It's too new, and then most likely also they're not gonna change out the drones because they're so new. They'll probably just go in there and maybe take a grinder and kind of try to deglaze it a little bit. But honestly, as a professional driver, if you just change up your braking application for a few thousand miles, it'll actually deglaze it just over wear. So that's just a little tip. So like just because your brakes start to screech a little bit, especially if it's a brand new vehicle, you can do that on your own and kind of put a little more pressure to that actual drum, and that'll kind of smooth it out. We're out here on the highway, and she is doing great. She's real quiet. You can hear how quiet she runs. She's really quiet. No big rattles or shakes. And and you just heard that bump. I'm hitting bumps, and she's solid. It's really good bus, very well built. Thursday evening, depending on how many routes I have to run. If I just have to run my route, usually by Wednesday morning, it'll be time for me to fuel, and I'll be right at the mark, close to about a quarter of a tank. But if I'm running hard, it may burn all the fuel. If I'm full, it may burn almost all the, like a good portion of fuel that day. So right now, I'm trying to decide, because I'm on my way in right now back to base. Looking at my fuel, I technically got enough to make it work in the morning, but I don't know if I want to risk it, because I got enough fuel. I know I have enough, but that's the one thing as a driver you want to be really professional about, is that you want to keep a good eye on your fuel. You don't want to go out on your route at a quarter of a tank and you know your route takes a quarter of a tank. That's too risky. You want to at least be a quarter of a tank more than you actually need, just in case they throw an extra route or something at you. You got the capability to be able to pull it off and not be stressed out about fuel. But I really don't get any anxiety with the fuel with this bus. It's been really good. Really don't have too many complaints or issues. It's really been good. PSI is, I think, finally got these motors dialed in. By the time they got to this series here of bus, this is like a we got it in 2021, so I would say it's possibly a 2022 version. We've pretty much gotten a lot of the bugs out, a lot of the stalling while driving, things like that.